Creating compost at home using kitchen waste is not only a fantastic way to reduce household waste, but also an effective method to enrich your garden soil naturally. By transforming your organic scraps into nutrient-dense compost, you'll be taking a major step towards sustainable living while giving your plants a nourishing boost. This guide will take you through the entire process, from gathering materials to using the finished compost in your garden. Composting is a simple way to reduce landfill waste while returning valuable nutrients to the soil. Organic matter that ends up in landfills produces methane, a potent greenhouse gas. Composting redirects this waste into a productive process that creates fertile, healthy soil for plants. Whether you have a backyard garden, potted plants, or a balcony garden, composting can transform your plant care routine. Before starting, decide on the type of composting system that suits your space and needs. 1. Traditional compost pile. Ideal if you have a backyard. It requires a designated area where materials can decompose naturally. 2. Compost bin. Perfect for smaller spaces. These bins are enclosed, tidy, and efficient for decomposing kitchen waste. 3. Worm composting, also known as vermicomposting, a great option for those with limited outdoor space. Worms speed up decomposition and create nutrient-rich worm castings. 4. Bokashi composting, a fermentation process that's suitable for indoor use. It's compact, quick, and handles cooked food waste effectively. Creating compost requires a balance of two main types of materials. Greens, which are nitrogen-rich, like vegetable scraps, fruit peels, coffee grounds, tea bags, and fresh grass clippings. Browns, which are carbon-rich, like dry leaves, shredded paper, cardboard, and small branches. To maintain a healthy compost pile, aim for a balance of 50% greens and 50% browns. You'll also need a tool to aerate the pile, like a garden fork or a compost aerator, and water to keep the pile moist. First, choose the right spot. Select a well-drained area with partial shade. For compost bins, make sure it's accessible and has good ventilation. Next, layer your materials. Start with a layer of browns at the bottom for good airflow. Then, add a layer of greens, followed by another layer of browns. Repeat this process. For moisture management, check the moisture level regularly. The pile should feel like a damp sponge, not too dry or soggy. Aerate regularly by turning your pile weekly. This introduces oxygen, which speeds up decomposition and prevents foul odors. Monitor the temperature of your compost pile. Ideally, the core temperature should be between 135 degrees Fahrenheit and 160 degrees Fahrenheit. High temperatures indicate active microbial activity. And finally, patience is key. Depending on the method and materials, compost can take 2 to 6 months to mature. You'll know it's ready when it's dark, crumbly, and smells earthy. Avoid composting problematic items. Do not add meat, dairy, oily foods, or pet waste to your compost. These items attract pests and slow down the decomposition process. Chop larger pieces. Breaking down larger scraps into smaller pieces speeds up the composting process. Watch for pests. If pests become an issue, ensure your bin or pile is properly sealed and that you're not adding forbidden items. Balance greens and browns. Too many greens can make the pile soggy, while excess browns can slow decomposition. Strive for balance. Once your compost has matured, it's ready to enrich your garden. Here are some practical ways to use it. 1. Soil amendment. Mix compost into your garden soil to improve structure, drainage, and nutrient content. 2. Top dressing. Spread a layer of compost around the base of plants to boost growth and retain soil moisture. 3. Seed starting mix. Blend compost with other materials like sand and peat moss to create a nutrient-rich medium for starting seeds. 4. Compost tea. Steep a handful of compost in water for 24 to 48 hours to create a liquid fertilizer. Composting offers numerous benefits beyond reducing waste. It improves soil fertility, helping plants grow healthier and more resilient. Compost also enhances water retention, reducing the need for frequent watering. By creating your own compost, you'll save money on store-bought fertilizers and contribute to a greener planet. Creating compost at home using kitchen waste is a rewarding journey that benefits your garden and the environment. It may seem daunting at first, but with a little practice and patience, you'll master the art of composting in no time. Start small, be consistent, and soon enough, you'll have rich, nutrient-packed compost that will make your plants thrive. Let us know how your composting adventure unfolds. We'd love to hear your tips and success stories.